All right, y'all, Rickey, Smiley, Morning Show, man. Listen, man, I am so excited. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome actor, activist, and Grammy Award winner, the one and only T.I. What up, man?
What up, T?
Man, listen, happy belated birthday to you, man. You just turned 40. How it feel?
Man, it feel, I feel like a old.
You go in the barbershop, they call you Unc.
Yeah,
man. But look, though, on the real, though, I ain't gonna lie to you, though, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, every year I think we all get better, but I would never trade. I wouldn't trade where I am now for being young again. I wouldn't do that. Just so many things that I didn't know. But
Right.
The worst part about it is I didn't even know that I didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, we want to tell you congratulations on your new album, Libra, that dropped today.
Yeah.
So what does Libra, Libra, stand for?
Yeah, the legend is back running Atlanta.
Hey,
There you go.
okay.
I know that's right.
That's what's up. So what should we expect from here, this album?
More so than anything, you should expect diversity. That's kind of like a trait of my horoscope. Just a multitasker, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And that's what this album is a reflection of, diversity.
And speaking of being a multitasker, Tip, you have always been outspoken in regards to what is going on in your community and all of our communities. So I got to ask you, what are your thoughts about this Ice Cube situation, the misunderstanding, and this contract that he wants with Black America?
Well, first of all, I'm going to say I think that the contract with Black America is imperative. I think it's a much needed tool for the generation, for our people. We need to be able to hold whoever we vote for accountable. The vote of the young people, the vote of the Black people in this country is going to decide this election. So whoever Black people get up, come out, and vote for, we should be able to hold them accountable, and we should be able to kind of like expect clear, tangible action items from them. And I don't think anything's wrong with that. Also, as I understand it, he sent it to both parties, Democrats and Republicans.
Right.
And he came on expeditiously, and we spoke about it. And I believe it. I believe that the Democrats have been treating Black people like, the side piece for 50 years or so. And I think that it's time that, we have a coming to Jesus moment. But I think that people kind of like jumping to conclusions and blaming Ice Cube because the Republicans decided to politicize the fact that he sent a bipartisan agreement, or should I say an idea, a thought. You know what I mean? He sent that to Democrats as well as Republicans. And the Democrats said, we'll talk to you after the election, which to me says, we don't think we need you to get this done. We don't think we need you to get this done. So, you know what I mean? This ain't important to us right now. We'll talk to you later if we decide to. That's what that say to me. Whereas the Republicans, they chose, of course, to use it to push their selfish agenda and their political narrative. You know what I'm saying? They did what they do. The same thing they did to Steve Harvey. Same thing they did to Jim Brown. Same thing they did to Ray Lewis. To Martin Luther King III. To you know what I mean? Well, I think Kanye and Polo, they just kind of volunteered themselves for that kind of treatment. But but that's their MO, though. That's their MO. That's what they do. He shouldn't be villainized for that.
Right. Now, we are 2 weeks away from the upcoming election. Now, why is voting so important to you?
The reason it's so important to me is because I know it pisses them off and they don't want us to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know it interrupts whatever their plan is. And you can tell because if voting didn't matter, they wouldn't try so hard to stop us from doing it.
So a lot going on, maybe. You got coronavirus going on. You in the house with Tiny and the kids. Like, how's that been going?
I thought you told me. I thought you just read my test back. You telling me what are you talking about? I got coronavirus.
No.
It sounded like you telling me you got coronavirus. You said, yeah, Tip.
Rickey
So
just
you got.
told me I had corona. Are you
I was tripping over him like he got it too.
No, I'm saying with all the coronavirus going on.
Take my temperature, please.
It was the way you said. You said, "Hey, Tip, you got coronavirus going on."
Yeah.
We don't need
I'm
that
sorry.
reported on Monday.
Going and
T.I.
get the
got
house
corona.
and- Oh my God, you scared the shit out of me just then.
So he knows something you don't know.
Right.
All about clarity.
Hey, so what has quarantining been like? Been like in the house with the kids. I know you done cleaned out all your closets, your garage, everything.
No, actually, I haven't. But I have enjoyed. I have enjoyed my time though, man. And I don't want to go back to work. I don't want to go back. I don't want to be ripping and running every day,
Okay.
rushing through airports and going from this place to that place.
I'm telling you.
Man.
I learned to enjoy, tucking my daughter in at night and reading her bedtime stories, getting up, fixing her breakfast, and you know what I'm saying, kind of like knowing where things are in the house. Like we think we own our houses and are the men of our houses, but you will really know how much you are oblivious to the workings of your household
Yep.
when somebody
You know
asks
that.
you where something is.
What?
Right.
Have you ever been to your house and somebody say, "Hey man, what a dustpan?" Damn, where is the
Good question.
Okay.
Do we have a dustpan? Where the vacuum at? Hey man, I need a drop. Where the vacuum? A vacuum? We got a vacuum?
Hey, babe, what a vacuum at?
Yeah.
Right. Baby, where the vacuum at?
We feel you on that one.
Now I actually kind of know where stuff is for real. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel like I live there.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, man, if you don't feel like going to work, do like the rest of them jokers in Atlanta. Just file for unemployment and relax.
Hey man, look man, why y'all tripping, bro? Why they ain't giving me no money for the money that I missed out on in my touring and all the other
You ain't
stuff
asked for it.
for me?
You got to ask for it, Tip.
Is it too late?
No. Go for it. You ain't got nothing to lose. They can't do nothing but say no.
Listen, man. Hey, real quick. Let everybody know how they can get your new album.
I mean, man, they get the same way they get every other album they go listen to.
Tim got time.
Same way y'all went and got 21 Savage and Metro Boomin and all the female albums at the
Same way.
Hey, hold on, Tim. We gonna take one call. Hey, you on with T.I.? Good morning.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Shady, what's up, boy? Hey, Tip, what's up, what? This your boy Black Tony, what? What's happening?
Hey, that Black Tony, Tip.
What's happening?
Hey, what going on? Hey.
No playing the Black Tony. Black Tony from where back?
But ain't number one in Black Tony, Shady.
But you crazy. I know about 10 on. Give me your zip code.
Shady, this Black Tony's on sit. Boy, you already know, boy. From the deck. Shady, what is you talking about? I'm trying to come work with you, cuz.
You talking about the broke Black Tony. You talking about the broke Black Tony be borrowing money from everybody, don't never pay nobody back. I know you talking about.
Black Tony, what don't never go to work, boy? Come on, now.
Yeah. I know exactly what you talking about. What's going on? What's happening with you?
Damn, boy, you sound more like Black Tony than Black Tony. Go back to work for somebody else.
Don't worry about Tip. Don't worry about it, man.
Hey, Tim. Black Tony worked for the morning show, but man, he called in sick every day. Hey, Black Tony, tell Tim how much you love his music, man.
Hey, boy, hey, Tip, let me tell you something, boy. You
Tell
know
him how emotional you get sometimes when
Shout
you.
out. When I listen to, boy, I put in, my girl showed me Tilt Graded, Tilt Essential on album music, boy. And when I listen to that, you can have whatever you like, and I sang that to my girl, boy. I just get the feeling, I get in my feelings. Baby realize how much I love my baby mama so much. And I give her whatever she likes. She like when I do that song, and then when I do that song for her, she break me up.
How you singing to her? How you singing to her, Black Tony?
I said, baby, you can have whatever you like. That's on that. But hold on. So I be doing I know all the words to it, cuz.
Hey, Black Tony, thank you for your call, man.
I appreciate you, too. Hey, we need to hang out sometime, boy. You need to holler at me.
Tip, I'm sorry, man.
You know, yeah, sure. Hey, man, he sound like he's standing in lines for a living. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hey, let me hold this spot for you. I hold this spot for you. I hold this spot. Give me $10. I hold that spot for you right now.
Hey, man, thank Thank you so much for calling us, man. You know we gonna act a fool every time you call in, man.
Yes, sir.
You've been supporting us, man, since we've been on the air, and it's been vice versa. We got nothing but love for you, man. Hey, congratulations on the new album, Libra, Libra. Make sure y'all pick it up, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all give it up and show your love for the one and only T.I.